Hey, Dave.
Yeah! Good to have you here, boys. We want to welcome you today to the CARPOOL Honcho. My name is Dean Payne from the Crate Flexible Office Space. Right back here we
Rory.
have...
Naked Marketing.
And our guest CARPOOL
Hi,
Honcho
guys.
today is the one and only dear friend, sales guru, Bill James.
Yeah.
This guy's an absolute legend. He's a sales guru. He is a New Zealand top speaker, has a certified professional speaker even, and won Speaker of the Year. He saved over 40 businesses from going under during COVID.
What?
And I've been one of those companies that's been on the receiving end of his sales training. He is a legend at helping people who don't like selling to sell. We've got so much to learn from you today.
Yep, let's do
That's
it.
awesome. Today's podcast is driven by our friends at Albany Toyota.
And we are fed by our mates at Sal's Pizza.
And our tunes are brought to you from the Sound Store.
I've got one question first, Bill.
Go for it.
What is the song that really inspires you and gets you going on a Monday morning?
Listen, I like going deep, so I do things like Louis Armstrong, I like Wonderful World and things like that because it really connects me with what's important to me.
It's so strange.
Family.
I was listening to the same thing this morning. I've gone right
Go for it.
You're
What
on
a
tune,
coincidence.
mate.
And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world.
Take it away, Bill.
Let's see. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark blessed sacred night.
This guy.
Wow.
And I think to myself,
Come on, boys.
Hey,
What a
what
guy.
a wonderful world.
well done.
That is cool.
Love that song.
So neat to have you in the car with us today, Bill.
No probs.
And of course, we just want to find out, how do you sell easier? How do we make selling easier?
Yes, please.
Is there one key that would help our listeners today increase their sales? You know, what is it?
Well, when we're working with people that don't like selling but have to anyway, so many of them put on kind of this false pretense. They kind of feel they have to put on a sales jacket and adopt some persona that a salesperson should be. And it not only freaks them out, but it freaks their customers out because the customers are sitting there going, this isn't real. This guy doesn't want to be here. I don't want them to be here.
Yes.
No, your most important thing in seriousness is remember you've got to connect with your customers here because it's got to be logical, but they've got to be connected here.
Yeah.
Right? They got to connect so they want to buy from you, and you don't do that when you're being false. You don't do that when you're not being you.
Right.
You know, like in 30 years of selling, I think I've been rejected once for being who I was. The rest of the time, people actually want to know you're the genuine item. You've got them at heart. You know, they just want to know that you're you. Just relax and have a conversation about what they need.
Be yourself.
Be yourself completely, because you're not going to be somebody else. Judah Garland said, you're first-rate one of you, you're a second-rate someone else. You know, like if you're an apple, be an apple, because there's a plum, it's just not working. So,
Love it.
you know, just relax and be yourself.
And Bill,
Thanks.
as business people and our audience as well, what are customers looking for these days? Can you tell us?
Oh, it's actually a really exciting time because the age of the salesperson is pretty dead. They're looking for someone who can understand what they want. They actually have the ability to go deeper and find out what's really troubling them. They have to have the ability to put a plan together, which of course is the bit we're actually all good at. But I want you to explain it back to me so I don't feel stupid. Don't hit me with jargon and stuff. You know, a lot of salespeople go, you know, we can do this, this, and this. And the customer's going, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then see it through and back me up. Now, if you look at that, those are the character traits of an introvert. Right? So funnily enough, the best salespeople at the moment are introverts.
Wow.
Well, because do you want to be sold?
No.
No.
Hey, Dean, I got a deal for you. I mean, you know, we just cringe when that happens, right? But if I go, you know, Dean, I noticed you had a couple of challenges. I wonder if you thought of this. No, I hadn't thought of that. Did you know that no, I hadn't thought, okay. That conversation is an equal conversation. And I talk to you like as a business owner to a business owner, and I don't feel and sound like a rep anymore. Because when you walk in there and go, hey, how's your business going? People just go, oh. But if you have a serious, equal conversation, then you're treated like an equal and as a confidant and as a trusted, and you become that advisor they want. And then, things flow from there. So again, people want to buy from people that actually have them at heart and are real and just will see it through. I just want your quiet approach. I want your considered approach. I want your intelligence. I do not want hype.
I absolutely love how you're just taking the sting out of the thought of selling. It's flipping amazing, Bill. You have this expression called honest intent. Tell us, what do you mean by that?
Well, this is one of those strange things. I work with people in sales all the time, and they go, look, I don't want to be pushy. I mustn't push this to the point where someone might get upset or whatever. And, if I come to your business, I know what you do for a living. Or you invite me into your home, you've looked up my website, maybe I've got a brand on me, or I've got a van that's got a brand. They know what I do.
Yeah.
All right. Like they're under no illusions. So I want a quote for a pagoda for my back garden. I ring you up, you come over. I'm actually expecting you to go, it's going to cost this much. But the salespeople themselves are the ones that go, oh no, I mustn't be pushy. I mustn't give them a price. I mustn't try too hard. You're only there to solve someone's problem. If you're not solving their problem, why are you wasting their time? So we try and swing this the other way around and walk in there and go, Dean, it's fantastic that I'm here tonight. Obviously what I'd love to do is be the one that does your pagoda for you. But first we've got to sit down and have a chat about what it is you want. I mean, what is the price you had in mind? What are you looking for? And if all the bits come together, well, let's see where we can go. What do you say? And if you can put that honest intent on the table, this suspicious pendulum swings back the other way, and you actually watch people go, actually, that'd be great. Because they don't want to be sold. They don't want to be pitched.
Yes.
But you saying, look, I'm here to sell you something, right? When I was selling insurance, I used to do that. On my card, it says I sell insurance. And I don't want to fool you that I don't, but I can't sell you what you don't need, and I can't sell you what you can't afford. So let's just have a chat about your budget, what it is you're looking for, and let's put the best deal I can together and see what you think.
It shows you care. Empathy,
Well, it is, but people just sit there and go, actually, I don't mind that at all. Now, I never sold less than 200 insurance policies a year. And it was mainly because I could start a conversation like that, and you're 30% of the way to a sale because people are just going, this sounds like it might be good. And now they're listening to you positively and waiting for what you've got rather than, oh, here we go, I wonder what they're going to do to me. And you need that lovely positive framework, right?
Scared of that salesperson.
And the easy way to do it is just be right up front about, oh, this is what we're here to do. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Honest intent.
So good.
Love your work, mate.
So,
All right, sir.
Listen, Bill, there's a number of places we can get hold of you, and guys, please book Bill. He is an absolute expert, and sales enablement is so important these days, but doing it right, I think, is more important. So the first place you can go to is www.attainworld.com. Go nuts with the resource, the free resource there.
So much there.
Lots of free stuff. Just jump on.
Get in touch with Bill, and then we've also got business with locals on the 4th.
Yes.
So click on the link here.
He's our guest speaker.
Right.
This guy here, bring it on. Come hear him live.
Come along, guys.
Bring your sales problems. We'll fix them.
And have you got anything for us, Bill, and for our listeners?
Well, look, we're into help. I mean, we're an organisation that's we're growing nicely, but we have a passion for the small and medium business. We do a strategy session, which is about $900 odd or something. But if you want to sit down and actually do a strategy session, we can do those for about $350. If you like, email me, bill@attainnz.com. Call me, 0274 573 796.
So that's Bill discounting his consulting session there for over about $600 there, guys. So grab a hold of that. Bill, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on our CARPOOL HONCHO just today. Thanks for the sing-along. We'll finish up with a bit of a sing-along. We'd like to do it that way. But before we do, big thanks to Crate Flexible Office Space for sponsoring this. Also, Business with Locals. And
Naked Marketing
is one of the best marketing companies you can engage with your company to get your company boosting, getting the leads in, guys. So latch a hold of that. And of course, we don't want to go past by thanking our amazing sponsors, Toyota New Zealand, for this Highlander ride. Love you guys.
Love it.
Very cool.
Take care.
What a wonderful world.
And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful I see skies of blue, clouds of white,